Hey YouTube, it's your main man here, Secondhand Hunter. Alright everyone, here it is. The pickup video I kind of promised you. The big lot that I've been wanting to get, and a bunch of others, garage sale, flea market, well, not flea market, but garage sale and Goodwill stuff. So let's get started. Start off with the hockey table. That there was $20. We got that at Goodwill. It works that same day. We got a R2-D2 unit thing, and I have not quite figured this thing out yet, but on the back I flip it from off to on, and it does this. The head moves. These things kind of move, but I don't know how to get him to move himself or whatnot, so my guess is the batteries are going dead. So I don't know. Hockey table also came with 2 pucks, or 2 paddles and a puck. Paddles are not so good, but hey, go figure. So yeah, I think that was it for that day there. Then let's see what else was there. Lizzie went to Goodwill the following day. Move this over here. She got a collector coloring Corolla can thing with a bunch of markers in there. And then she also bought me a, well, we tend to have fights, and then she goes out and buys stuff for me just for no reason, but she brought me a spring action lightsaber. It actually worked that time. The batteries on this are going dead too. So I had one of these a few years back. It was the Force Unleashed one, and Julian, my son, I think it ended up in his toy box, and either his aunt ended up getting rid of it or got lost in a move or something like that. So I don't know what quite happened to that. So that's one thing I want to get again, is the Force Unleashed lightsaber. Yeah, batteries going dead in it, because that thing is cool. She also bought me an antique looking clock. That there was $5.99, but it was pink tag sale, so it was like $3. So she got that. She also got a baby doll for Belle, which was in the box, $10. She couldn't wait, and she wanted to play with it, so took it out of the box for her and let her play with it. That was 2 days ago or so. And then she also got a Pluto piggy bank, and that there was $2, $1.99. Okay, let's see. Following day. That was okay. The hockey table was like Tuesday. That Goodwill stuff was Wednesday. This here was Friday. I didn't do anything on Thursday. Yeah, so I went Friday. I had to take Belle back to her grandparents' house, and let's see, Liz went to work early that morning. I was stuck in the truck with a kind of booster seat with a back on it. That was for Belle, and another car seat for Eli. Just one bench seat type of truck, small truck. And so I was cram-packed in that Ford, and I ended up getting called in for an interview. So I called up my in-laws to see if they would babysit and everything like that, and my mother-in-law agreed. So I took the kids out there, and then ran off to my interview. The manager called me up, said, how soon can you get up here? Are you doing anything today? I said, I'm not doing anything today, and I can get up there about 10 o'clock, which at that time it was 9:30. I figured I'd have enough time to run to the in-laws and get to my interview. I said around 10 o'clock, yeah. So after I got off the phone with my in-laws, I called the manager back up and told him I'd be able to. Then I remembered, this is an interview, I have to look my best. So then I quickly jumped in the shower, showered up, shaved without any shaving cream, so that was insane. Cut myself up, and then ended up doing the interview, which I gave one heck of an interview. So they said that they'll call within the next week or so, so that's exciting there. But anyways, when I went to pick up the kids, got back home, kids went down to the net for their naps, and it turns out I forgot Eli's formula at my in-laws' house. So I called them up, said, hey, did I forget the formula there? Yeah, okay, I'll be out there in a minute. Went out there, got the formula, and I was like, well, since I'm out in your guys' area, I might as well check out, see if there's any garage sales, because they live in a housing development type area. So I checked out after I left their house, went to a couple garage sales and found this thing here, no price on it. So I was like, hey dude, I'll give you $1 for it. It's a marble game. He's like, alright. And as I was getting to that garage sale there, it was like on a big hill and everything. So with my truck, I didn't get enough speed to go up the hill, and started peeling out and everything, and barely got up his driveway. It was like a 45-degree angle hill. So he's like, oh, it's alright, dude, I didn't even see you do anything like that. It's like, alright. So I felt kind of bad about that, but yeah, I got that thing there for $1 after a long story of me telling you guys that, but hey, whatever. Then that same day, yep, right here. Here it is over here. So let's move this stuff over here. Try to make room. That's for today. This bag here was from a moving sale. So I just went there with both kids. After I picked that marble game up, I saw a moving sale. There were signs for one that said big two family garage sale. So I was looking for that one, could not find it, and gave up. Kept going up on further up the street, thinking maybe it would be up that way, and didn't find anything. But I found signs pointing towards a moving sale itself, and I know usually for like moving sales, they just want to get rid of their stuff, so you just give them a price for anything and they'll just do that, or maybe they have like a certain price in mind, and if you get close, then they'll give it to you. But they had VHS tapes, so that's always cool whenever I go to a garage sale and find VHS tapes. And they also had this thing here, which they say temperature type thing. It's kind of cool. So there was that and 4 VHS tapes. I said, hey dude, I'll give you $2 for both of these. So basically 25 cents per VHS tape from that moving sale. Batman Forever, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, E.T. Extraterrestrial, and get this one out of there, Cops, Too Hot for TV, Too Hot for 2 TV, yeah, something like that. Which I like Cops, and that's kind of the line of work I like working in, security and protective services and stuff like that. So I always enjoy watching Cops or Jail or Las Vegas Jailhouse and Scared Straight and shows like that. So I always enjoy. I was happy about finding the Cops on VHS because I remember they had them back in the day, but my parents were always against me and my sister watching Cops, so we never really were able to. My mom was against it, my dad wasn't. Put this stuff on the ground now, but my dad was working that same type of field majority of my childhood, so that's kind of what got me into it. So let's get to the yesterday's thrift store stuff, because that was the same day there. Ooh, this is a lot of stuff. I finally picked up records at yesterday's thrift store. Turns out they're like 50 cents, 75 cents to $1 or something like that. I think they're actually like 50 cents. Because everything came up to like $7, including the tape. So I'll show you the records. I got the Story of Black Beauty. I think it's like the soundtrack or something like that. So that's pretty cool. I'll put that over here. And I had no idea what the heck this was, but since the records were so cheap, I figured just to throw it in there. But it says Hazley in Love, MCA Music Publishing, da 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 da. So I'm guessing it's just a audio track or something like that. So yeah, sometime when I get my turntables, well, when I get the amplifier for my turntable, maybe I can do some scratching or mixing or whatnot else. So that'd be cool. So I'm excited about that. Oh, let's see. Let's get to the tapes. It's all just, instead of putting it in a bag this time, she just put it in a box. So let's get to it. This one here was one I was wanting to get last week, but it was just the clamshell itself. So after looking through the box, I found the tape. So that's cool to get for my collection. I mainly just threw a whole bunch of stuff in there just to add to the collection. I wanted the clamshells. So this one here is Fox and the Hound. If I get the cover slip for it, that's cool. If anyone has it, wants to send it to me, send me a PM. I'd be happy to have it. So that's cool. Or I'll just use it for another Disney tape. So happy about that. See, I already have this one. If anyone wants to trade any other Disney clamshell movie, I'd be willing to trade this one. Just PM me. But 101 Dalmatians, the case is okay. I haven't tested the tape out yet, so if you want to know, I'll test it out and email you back. So that one's up for trade if anyone's interested. Aristocats, I already have this one. It's up for trade. Case is pretty good. If you're interested, email me. If you want to know if it works or not, just let me know. I'll test it out. So those two are up for trade. Just wanted this for the clamshell, which I was thinking it was one with the plastic on the back, but it's not, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. So if anyone has the cover for Enough, I would be happy to have it. So there's that, which I couldn't get the shell back on. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I think I might have had this one before, or I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look in my collection, but if I do, it's a possible trade. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. It's a possible trade. Clamshell is really good. If I do have it, it's for trade. If I don't have it, then it's not. I will leave a description in the comment below whether or not I'll be trading that one or not. See, I got the first Shrek on VHS, which this is weird. I have never seen any other tapes other than this one that does this here. A long VHS box, which that's basically pointless. Why don't they just go the same way that the other tapes would, instead of doing that, which I can't even get that thing back on there, instead of adding that extra part right there. That doesn't make any sense. So I don't know. And it's like longer too. It's like an inch or so, because the tape ends right there. So why do you need to add that extra part and this extra part right there? That's like pointless, and it's not even going to fit in my movie shelf. So I don't know why they did that. That's irritating. Another one here for the clamshell, which isn't the clamshell I was looking for, but I don't know. Batman, previously owned by N Porn. Thank you, N Porn, for writing on my tape. Here's another one from last week that I wanted to get, which I think there's like 3, maybe 4 Free Willy tapes or movies. I don't know if they're all on tapes, but I have the first one, now I have the second one. This one, last week I only found the clamshell for it, but after looking through the case, the bin that they had, I found the tape, so cool. Glad to add that to my collection. The art itself is taped to the clamshell. The plastic got torn off, so that's really bad. If anyone wants to trade with me for, give me the clamshell with the artwork, that would be great. I'm sure we can work something out. Just send me a PM. Okay, next one. Mighty Ducks 2, D2, or whatever you want to say. This was another one that was clamshell only last week that I found the tape for, so glad to add that to the collection. I had not had that one yet. Here is a blind buy. I saw it last week, passed it up, but this week, since they hadn't really added anything to the bins, I decided to throw it in there. These things smell moldy, or maybe it's the box next to me. I think it's the box next to me. Here's another blind buy, animated duck type thing, Olivia or something. Saw it last week. Didn't really know much about it. Pass it up this week since they didn't really have much. I just threw it in there just because. Here's one without artwork, The Best of Elmo. Add it to my loose tape collection. That's for the kids. Here's a blind by Woo. All these tapes are 10 cents. It's in there. Checked all of them. Really don't know much about it. Blind buy, since it had the sleeve to it, I figured just to throw it in the basket. Here's a, well, not a blind buy, but one that I passed up just because it looked boring. The Royal Wedding. Yep. Not much more to say about that. See if I can get it up there. And yep, there it is. Royal Wedding. And check these. Surprisingly enough, here is a sealed tape to add to my sealed tape collection. 10 cents. It's nothing really much. Baby's first month, but just still sealed, so I'll add that to the collection. Alright, next tape. Another one that I saw that I passed up, 1995, The Year of Sports. My wife is a football fan, so I guess in a way I got that for her. The Lamb of God. I saw this one. I put it in my cart last week, but for some reason I did not get it, so I got it this week. So there you go. Another 1994, The Year of Sports. Got it from my wife. Madonna, Truth or Dare. Yeah. So, yep. And it's in there. So, gonna add that one to the collection. Super Bowl Sunday, The History of Super Bowl. Got it from my wife. No real year, nothing on there. So, another tape from my wife. Loose tape to add to the collection. The Page Master, it looks like. So that one will go towards the loose tape collection. Let's see. Thanks of a Great Nation. That's in there. And let's see. About that. Set the camera down. Thanks of a Nation. So I'm sorry for setting down the camera. Add that one to the collection. It's kind of moldy, so I'm gonna have to somehow clean it up. The Jungle King. got that for the kids. Add that to the collection. This one here looks really bad up top, but Precious Moments, Timmy's Special Delivery, Christmas Story. It's in there. Uh-oh, don't tip over. This one looked really cool. I saw it for the past 3 weeks and thought about it, but passed it up every time. It's Dodge, car and driver, question everything. Don't really know, but figured I'd get it this time. This one here looks bad, the sleeve itself, but I figured, hey, 10 cents, I can just tape it up. So, Baby Boy, and it's in there. Yep. So, if anyone has a better sleeve, I'll trade you something for it. Two can play that game. The artwork, the sleeve is written on. It's in there. No more of these tapes where I buy them and not the right tapes in there. So here's another one. Raffi, a young children's concert, singable songs. Got it for the kids. It's in there. Last tape. The World from the Holy Land. I saw this one last week as well. Was going to get it, but then decided against it for whatnot else. But it's in there, and this thing's like sticking to it badly. But yeah, I don't know why I passed it up, but I got it anyways. And I got one game at yesterday's thrift store. That's Pocket Bike Racer, the Burger King thing, which I got the other two Burger King games, so figured why not get this one too. So I don't know how many of the Burger King games were actually released. I got this one for about $3. But I'll definitely look online, and if there's any more, I'll finish my collection. But hopefully there's only 3 and I got all 3 games. And I'm going to pause it real quick, break the tape off here, and then show you the condition of the CD. Not CD, but game. Alright, show you inside. It's the first time I'm looking at it. Bring it over here closer to in light. First time you see is a 48-hour free Xbox Live Gold trial. Well, back in the day, 48 hours free. Now, they're doing like 1 month or something like that, so whatever. Looks like it's complete. That's cool. And the game has a smudge there in the top. Kind of a smudge down in the bottom, I guess. If I can get there on camera. Yep. You can see it like right there towards the right where this I have the light out. Now that's moved, you can see it. So yeah, the disc is pretty good. Check the manual, see if there's any water damage or whatnot. It's perfect, no complaints. So it's like as if you get it brand new in a way. So that's pretty cool. The only thing I don't like that they do is, well, try to slide that in there, is they put these little hook things on the back, which destroys the plastic on the back, so that's really irritating. This kind of sucks that they tape them too. They could just, I don't know, shrink wrap it themselves or something. So, whatever. I'll put all these back in the box and put the box on the floor, so I'm going to pause it right here for a second. So, yesterday, after my wife got home from work, she got mad that I went to yesterday's and the yard sales without her, so we ended up going to Goodwill because she wanted to be part of the fun. I ended up getting a Stormtrooper mask for $1. Hang that up on the wall up on my computer. She found a Nintendo DS pouch, which basically, since we're married, what's hers is mine, so that's cool. hold your DS and all your games and whatnot else in there. So that's pretty cool. Happy to have that there. Got a couple tapes. Grumpier Old Men, Wild Wild West, and these were from Goodwill, so they were $1 each. $1, that's kind of my limit there for VHS tapes, unless it's like sealed or rare. So, because I know I spent like $25 on Star Wars Episode 3 on VHS. The Mask, if I would have known, I would have been getting, I think, yeah, that's like a duplicate. Well, when I got it, I didn't know I was going to be getting duplicates, but whatever. I didn't open this, but it's the way it was in the store. But Star Trek First Contact, I think this is the one I have sealed. So I wanted just to get a copy I could watch. So happy to have that, and the picture thing on the front, the hollow, whatever you call it, is pretty cool in itself. And The Wizard of Oz, the 50-year anniversary VHS tape. I thought this was pretty cool because you open it up and there's a little book inside, and I'm having a hard time flipping through the pages, so that's pretty cool. Glad to add that to my collection. I saw that at Goodwill for the past 2.5 weeks, I think, and finally decided to get that. Two other things we got. I found another lightsaber, and it's one that I have not had yet, and this blade is puny. Let's see, and it's one that doesn't even look like my other my Sith lightsaber. I'll pause it here and get my other. So here we go. Here's the new one. There's the old one. You can definitely see some differences on it. So I don't know if this is like an Old Republic type of one, or what's going on with it, or if this is Darth Vader's or what. But you can definitely see the blade is shorter. And one trick, some advice I want to give for people that go to Goodwill and they have the Goodwills that put those stickers on all the items. If you want to get something for really cheap, don't switch the tags, because you can get caught by doing that. Just take it off and take it up to the counter and be like, I found it like this. Because I got that there for $1 and it was priced for like $3, $4 or something. So there's some advice there for someone that wants to get something like a lightsaber for real cheap. So that's my advice there for you guys. I don't know if that'd be legal or not, but it works. So lightsaber, DS carrier, stormtrooper mask, couple VHS tapes, and Lizzie decided she needed another alarm clock, so whatever, I guess. Let's get that out of there. And the alarm clock was $6, $1 for the lightsaber. I think this was $4 there. $2 and $1 each for the tapes. So let's move those out of the way. And yeah. First stop of the day for today. I stopped off at that moving sale, said, hey, I'm interested in your VHS tapes. I'd like to buy all your tapes. I'll give you $5 for it. Will you accept it? And the dude went over there and said, well, these are really my grandmother's. Let me get her real quick. He ran inside, talked to her, came back. Then he started counting the tapes. There's 45 tapes here, sorry. I'd bought 4 tapes yesterday from the same guy, and he said $5 for all these tapes, because he counted out 38 tapes. I knew exactly, because I counted them beforehand. I knew exactly how many were there, and he said $5 for all these tapes is not a good deal for me, it's too low. I said, how about $10. I was hoping that he would give a price of his own so then I could jump somewhere in the middle. So since he didn't do that, I said, how about $10 for all these tapes? He said, $10 will be fine. I'll give them to you for $10. So 45 tapes for 10 bucks. That's like 22, 23 cents a tape. So I am very happy about that. The Trails of Life, a Orca whale type thing. A lot of these tapes, I have no idea, but I just was happy to get this haul. This is the haul I was talking about on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, that I was holding off on this pickup video just for this here yesterday. So actually, you know guys, besides this tape here, I'm gonna leave it all for the end. I'm gonna finish it up here and then I'm gonna get to the haul. So you know about that one there. I'm gonna go over the tapes in a minute. I stopped off at 2 other places. This actually goes with that there. I found a garage sale on Craigslist that said everything's 25 cents last day. So as I was heading down there, I found signs for another garage sale. And knowing me as a sucker as I am, I went to it and ended up getting, well, I remember my wife told me whenever I go garage sailing, make sure I get something for the kids. So since I was at that one, I just grabbed a couple things, put it in my hands. Little People Discovering Animals, which I didn't check this when I was there, but looks like it's there. Elmo's World, Springtime Fun. That was there. Bible Man, Jesus Our Savior Part 2, which I grabbed the wrong one. So that's whatever. And it's in there. I actually like Bible Man because it reminds me of a mix between Batman and Star Wars with Christianity. So that's really cool. I always enjoy watching Bible Man. And Elmo Visits the Pirate House. And it's in there. Got in my little Pooh soft book type thing as the camera's not focusing. Number book thing. So that's cool. And then I grabbed a couple toys, kind of right up in front of him. If he smiled, then I got it from him. If not, then put it back in the bin. So he liked that thing, the Elmo keys, and this thing, which seems to not have any batteries on right now. So I'm gonna have to get those batteries, but whatever. That's still pretty cool. Little cell phone thing. So happy I got something for him. I was joking around with the person selling the stuff, and he's just like, yeah, he's just smiling because he finally got something. So that was cool. Slide those down here. And I also got this blue Care Bear for Eli. This guy here almost didn't make the pickup video because I dropped him outside as I was coming in the house when I was bringing everything in. So glad I found him. Glad I could videotape it to add it to the pickup video. The 25-cent garage sale. As soon as I got there, it was basically a kid sitting behind the cash bin thing or whatever. And he looked at me and said, "Would your son like a doll?" And I looked at him and was like, "Yeah, sure, he wants a doll," and gave him a quarter. So Eli got another toy, and I basically bought 8 more VHS tapes, all a quarter each. That's pretty good. So I got Pearl Harbor, 2 tapes. That was 50 cents. I don't know if they meant per tape or per movie, but I was just like, whatever, I'll just give it to them anyways. Charlie's Angels, which, great. Yeah, doesn't look like the right one. When Henry meets Sally. Awesome. So, I didn't do my job here. Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor. So that's good. Charlie Angels. I'm gonna need either the tape or the cover for When Henry Meets Sally. So that's disappointing there. Should have checked it. Oh well. Flubber. That's in there. Let's see. Mrs. Doubtfire, and he recently owned by Kim Bryant. And Mrs. Doubtfire's in there. Cool. Let's see. Boys in the Hood. I didn't check this one. Boys in the Hood's in there. Sorry about the camera thing going inside there. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. This looks like the animated one or something. Lorraine, yeah, it's an animated one, so that's pretty cool. I didn't realize I got that. And it's in there. It's a big red mark. Sim or something it says on there. That's kind of cool. Happy to have something like that. And this is one I've been wanting to get for a while. Back to the Future. But every time I go to thrift shops, it's like really expensive or in bad condition. So it's in there. So I am happy about getting that. Let's move everything over here. So one bad tape. That's not too bad. And the final part of the video, my VHS haul from the moving sale. So I already showed you guys this one. Beethoven. It's in there. Sister Act, I already got that one, but since it was part of the haul, I figured to, you know, what the heck. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this video. My batteries just died. Titanic. I already got this one, but this one looks like it's in better condition. Let's check out the tapes. Titanic. Yeah, the box is in definitely better condition than the other one we got. Titanic. Let's see, as I was saying, a duplicate. But anyways, whatever. I didn't know that I was going to be doing that, and I got it within this haul, so that's cool. The Mask, which is in a lot poorer condition than the one I got from Goodwill, so whatever. Kurt Russell, Extensive Decision, Warner Brothers Hits. I don't see why people, it's in there, put these in backwards. That's kind of irritating. Let's see, Runaway Bride, which I'm going to have to go through all my tapes and rewind them and put them in straight. Whatever. Sandra Bullock, Dennis Leary 2, If by C. That's cool. Again, back there. It's in there. Jesus, which I think I already have this one, and it's in there. So there's a duplicate. A rental case with Buffalo Gals inside. Let's see. American Hunter video collection. And looks like it has some stuff in there and the tape's in there. So that's cool. Beethoven Second, loose tape. A mystery tape. No idea. Well, let's see. 25 August 92 something birthday. Someone's home videos. Yeah. The Jungle Book, loose tape. Another mystery tape. Yay! Charlie Brown's Christmas. It's in there. Let's see. Return to Paradise. It's in there and it's written on, and the back of the sleeve does not look so good. Next one, Stepmom. It's in there. It's in there, and it's irritating that people put these backwards. Julia Roberts, Aaron Brockovich or something. A True Story. Aaron Brockovich. So that's cool. Sleeves looks pretty good. Another duplicate, Young Guns. But I think this is a different version than what I got. It's in there. Okay. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Sleeve looks good. And it's sticking here. Oh, come on. And it's in there, and I had to open up the top to push it in, and it started to fall apart. Go figure. When I went there yesterday, they were all out on the table, so I figured they just left them out there overnight. Little Princess Shirley Temple, and it's in there. Well, that's cool. Let's see, next one. Quiet Breaks Guaranteed something, I don't know. I don't know what the heck that is. So, check that out, I guess. Another copy of Wayne's World. That's a duplicate. A little bit more better than the condition than the one I got. The top's like, yeah. Why are all the Wayne's Worlds I see in bad condition? Is that because it's like a stoner related movie? I don't know. Ferngully, The Last Rainforest. I remember watching this when I was a kid. Get out of there. And it's in there. Really stuck though. Like in someone's garage for many years. Dirty Henry. Clint Eastwood. Oh, come on. So, I'll set this down right there on top of a VHS tape. And it's in there. Next one. La Bamba. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's in there. Next one, Jerry Maguire. This is like the third copy I have, so that's up for trade. Next one, Forrest Gump. It's in there. I had to change the batteries on my camera. This has gotten insane. Okay, Shrek 2. That's in there. Next one, Fargo, which I was kind of wanting to get yesterday but passed up, and glad to get it today. When I got this, it was actually all mildewy and wet and everything, so this movie is really cool. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I'll review it someday, or I'll do a review on it someday, I mean to say. Here's another duplicate, the Santa Claus, that's in there. It's up for trade for anyone that's interested. See, next one, the Crucible or something. That's in there. I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, next tape. The Boy Who Talks to Whales. Yeah. Alright, next tape. Don't fall. Lake Placide. I've seen this this DVD at Walmart. So, it looks like a horror type movie, so I don't know. I'll probably watch it and review it. Bonus video at an everyday low price, Alabama. Huh. Pretty cool. The Secret Garden. I actually heard about this movie from somewhere. I think it's actually on my list, but I don't know why. So it's in there. That's pretty cool. Go for Broke. Van Jason LaNucca. Warner or something. No idea. Something I can review later on, I guess. A lot of old movies. This is cool. Great American Cartoons, Porky Pig and Friends. Looks like the old ones, and something's rattling inside. Yep, it's in there. Last couple tapes. Hope Floats. That's in there. And Star Trek Generations. I actually got a couple more tapes that I Didn't realize. Oh, stupid sticker on there. That's on there. Top Gun. Come on. Put that back up there again. Let's get this out of there. Top Gun's in there. Just leave it up there for the rest of the video. Next tape. Star Wars 1, another duplicate. Star Wars 1 is in there. So that is everything there. All those stuff from yesterday's. The tapes from the moving sale, that great haul. That was amazing. 45 tapes for $10. I could not believe that. A couple more tapes, a lot of tapes. All that stuff there. That weather thing looks really cool. That and that there. Yeah, you guys. That was one heck of a haul. That was one heck of a pickup. A hockey table as well. Yeah, I was excited about that haul of VHS tapes. I could not believe it. I'd seen things like that on YouTube before from other people, but never attempted it myself. I was thinking about that all night yesterday. In fact, I got, start off with, I paid $2 for 4 tapes and that weather thing, so I figured go back and offer them a price for all the tapes. And didn't accept my first offer, but accepted my second offer. I was just like right on. I didn't really want to go more than $10 because then that would be like kind of like $1 a tape, and that's not much better than Goodwill. But 22 cents a tape, that's still really awesome. I haven't seen anything better than what I'm getting at yesterday's thrift store yet, but still 22 cents a tape, that's really cool. I was happy about that. Plus the dude miscounted, and that's his loss, my gain. If you guys like, comment, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. I always enjoy seeing that stuff. I am on Facebook, facebook.com/YouTube Secondhand Hunter. You can like me on Twitter, twitter.com/secondhandhuntr, and you can also chat with me on Skype, username Secondhand Hunter. So thanks guys for watching. This has just been insane. I have gotten so much VHS tapes within the last week, and the hockey table was amazing for a cool price. Usually those are like $50-something or something like that. So thanks guys for watching. Ready? Sir? Yeah, it's working. Oh, you got me! Alright. We'll go again. It's good.